Okay, let's stick in LA for a second. Since the last time I should have talked about this right after the Takeoff situation because they both hurt the heart of so many fans and definitely pierced the heart of hip hop. PnB Rock.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. He just threw himself to the wolves to me. He just threw himself to the. He's like the unexperienced. He's like the unexperienced city boy that wants to go rent a cabin out in the woods and take his girl, and you're not experienced in the fucking wilderness at all. You don't know nothing about. You really don't know nothing about this fucking cutting firewood and shooting elk but you know what I mean? You just brought your girl and just walked into the middle of the woods, and now you fucking surrounded by bears and just get eaten by bears. Like it was like one of them situations. It was like you brought yourself out here and you kind of sir, you done been around some niggas and you kind of know the streets, but you don't know the streets like that. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know these streets like that. You don't know these LA streets like that and how niggas don't give a fuck about no rapper, bro. Like, niggas think like, a lot of niggas tend to think like, oh, I'm famous, everybody love me. Niggas don't love you. Like, nigga, you got niggas jealous of you. You got niggas that just don't give a fuck. Niggas just see a lick, a walking lick. Nigga, you walking around with $100,000 worth of jewelry on. Some niggas that do to, like, niggas go rob a fucking gas station for fucking change, for niggas that rob a liquor store for fucking $6. Like, you know what I mean? What do you think when a nigga see thousands of dollars just sitting right there on your neck? What do you think they gonna do? Like, they mouth gonna get to water and they gonna come get it. And that's what you gotta know about out here. That shit ain't. And I think he should have been more aware of his surroundings and more aware of the situation that you were walking into, bro. Like, you really know what you doing? Like, bro, you finna pull up to Roscoe on Manchester and Maine with $100,000 worth of jewelry on and sit down and eat. Like, you're not even like coming to pick up your order and leave. You coming in to sit down and eat. It's like, nah, bro, nah. That was a fatal mistake.
Yeah, I saw that you said you was like, yo, he got to actually take some of the blame for it.
He got to take like 80% of the blame. Like, you know what I mean? 80%. Like, bro, you should not have done that, bro. That's shit. You were supposed to know. You out here, you moved out here. Somebody should have had you laced on what, you know what I mean, where not to go. Like, you should have been reading Yelp reviews. Like, you couldn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you could look on Yelp. I could look on Yelp and know that's not the place to go. Like, I swear to God, it's like, he just made a fatal mistake. He made a fatal mistake.
Well, rest in peace, PnB Rock, real talk, because either which way, that's another brother going too soon, man.
That. And I liked his music. His music was real dope. I liked him. He was cool. I thought he was like a little like, he was another one of them rappers that are rapper musicians that need to focus on the music. Stop trying to be hard and stop trying to prove to niggas that you tough. Focus on the music. You got a name, you getting money. Focus on the music, bro. Like, these niggas be trying to be tough too bad. Like, fuck that tough guy shit. Fuck that, I'm a real street nigga. Like, niggas don't get no checks for being a real street nigga. You know, like, nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. That's cool. You can tell your stories and shit, but all this jumping on live with the guns and all these, niggas ain't pulling up on me and I drop my location, all that. Fuck all that old clown shit, bro. I'm so sick of that shit. Like, bro, just make the music for the people, bro. Stay out of people's fucking hood. Like, nigga, if you not from there, don't come there, nigga. Like, don't go to nobody fucking project. I don't give a fuck. But, oh, yeah, you famous, come to our project. I don't want to see your fucking hood. Why would I leave my hood? I scratched and scrounged and climbed my way to get the fuck up out of my own hood. Why the fuck do I want to come to your city and see your hood? Like, I don't want to see your fucked up hood. Show me some fly shit. Like, nigga, I don't want to see the fucked up shit in my own city, nigga. I want to go downtown to have lunch. I don't want to go to fucking Inglewood to have lunch, nigga. That's why I left. Like, I left that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, nigga, I'm trying to go. I'm looking up. Like, I'm not looking backwards. And these dudes get rich and want to look backwards so bad. It's like, bro, come fuck with me on my level. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you successful and you got money now, bring them niggas up on your level. We supposed to be getting fucking Roscoe delivered to my fucking condo right now. I'm getting money like that. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't going to sit in no Roscoe. We got Roscoe delivered, catered. We got catered Roscoes. Like, shit like that, bro. Like, you gotta take your success and, like, you gotta know the position you in and how easy it is for it to be shifted. Like, you know what I mean? You could be, the tables just turn so fast, bro. It's just like in a blink of an eye, everything could be over. And it's just, you just gotta be aware out here, bro. Like, really, really aware.
Nah, man, what you just said is so real and it's so deep. I wish all these young brothers, I wish all these, and not just artists, not just rappers, just so many young brothers, because that's that OG talk. That, like what you just said, this need to go viral. Real talk. And this need to be, when some of these artists get signed, they need to sit them down. As soon as they put their name on the dotted line with the contract, they need to hand them this and say, now go listen to this. Be clear. The same thing, Jay Morant need to listen to this. So many, like, that's that OG talk, real talk.
That's that shit, bro. Like that. Like, it was always, like, I could honestly say, like, I was taught wrong. Like, you know, you in the hood, you growing up, you see a certain thing, and we wanted to be that, like being I ain't gonna say fatherless, but like my pops was gone at the vital years where I really needed that role model as somebody to really, like, where I was really shaping into becoming to what kind of man I was gonna be. And my pops wasn't there for that stage of my life. So it forced me to, like, look to these other niggas that was in my environment, and we glorified the wrong shit. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't even know what they was doing, but we followed them because we thought that, you know what I mean? We think they know the way, so we follow them, but they didn't know the way either. So it was like, it's just like it's a cycle, bro, and it trickles down, and shit didn't start changing for me in my life until I changed my mentality. Like, I realized, like, it'll never change if you don't change the way you think, your thought process. It's like, bro, you gotta think different. Like, you could take a nigga fresh out the projects and dump him in Hollywood Hills in a mansion. That's without his mentality being different, it's just gonna be the projects in Hollywood Hills. It's like, you know what I mean? You're gonna have the hood up here, it's gonna be ghetto graffiti, trash outside, because that's your mentality. You don't have a different mentality to even know how to accept something better. Like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't even know what to do with something better because you're fucking, you know what I mean? Ghetto ain't a place. Ghetto is a mentality. It's not a place. There's no place, the ghetto. No, the ghetto is where people with a certain mentality are gathered. Like, you know what I mean? It's a mentality. It's not a place. You know what I mean?
That's so real. That's so real and so powerful.
It's real shit, bro.